Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the 163rd segment of Be Inspired with Buzopat Life-Changing Reality Tonic. I remain Honorable Ambassador Buzopat to Siwe, and here is the platform. In this platform, we call it a small community, okay, where we believe that integrity and transparency have to be taught as a fundamental values in order for us to embrace our truth that leads to our freedom. Yes. Before I proceed, have you subscribed to my YouTube channel? Please, if you have, kudos, and if you've not, kindly do so. And don't forget to click on the notification button so that you will know when next my video drops. Share to your friends and your contacts now, and then give it a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend it for others to benefit as well. Today we'll be talking on the topic corruption. Yes, corruption. As bad as it may be, as crazy as that word may represent, as it doesn't matter how and what it means to you. To me, corruption is a form of dishonesty or a criminal offense which is undertaken by a person or an organization, which is entrusted in a position of authority, position of authority in order to acquire illicit benefits or abuse the very power that is being given to them for their personal gains. That is what I call, corruption. And of course, corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health and the heart of everything good. When we say everything good, corruption actually sucks up everything that makes anything wonderful. Corruption is a no-no in any environment, in any society, in any way that you want progress. You want to see progress, you want to see advancement, you want to see something wonderful. That is a no-no. And why we're not going to come and talk about those who are corrupt and those who are not corrupt, I just want to talk about corruption, so that when you sit back in the comfort of your home and you come across this video, you will understand what corruption stands for. You understand what it represents. You understand what it does. And so you will sit there and make up your mind what you want to do, who you want to become, how you want to run the affairs. And if you're in position of authority, you'll be able to look inside your heart and your soul and ask yourself, what am I doing? The position that I have, in what I am, where I am a leader, what am I doing? Is corruption speaking a language, or am I communicating in that language? Is it talking to me? Am I having a silent whisper of the word corruption? When I said corruption in a society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in a state of perpetual sickness. You don't even need to argue this. It paralyzes everything. Corruption benefits temporarily those who participate in it, because everyone else is a victim of deceit, of the lies, of the dishonesty, of the theft. Everyone else is a victim of all this. Corruption is disgusting. Believe me, it's a filthy work, and it's despicable. As in, there's a way you can get angry about a topic you want to treat. You won't even know what to say again. I say it's a despicable act. I feel so sad. It feels so sad talking about corruption, because what corruption has done to us, what corruption has made us to go through, what corruption has deprived of us, what corruption has done to us, is actually it is enough for one to start crying. Honestly, when I say it's a despicable act of treachery, and corruption is always done under a table, behind closed doors. Corruption are never practiced in the public. It's never done in the public. It's always something that you need to people really gather and don't do this filthy thing. Corruption is a big shame. It's a big shame because it keeps a nation back from true development and true progress. You don't achieve anything. You don't achieve anything. Corruption is a virus. I don't even know what else to call it, because it is. Because it is devoid of morals, like I said, and is very potent. Really, honestly, there's no wise investor that can come into a corrupt environment, because there's no way they will not want to do their business and put in their resources where there's an equal playing field opportunity. Corruption doesn't enable it. It doesn't at all. It just doesn't do that. Corruption makes a society go down. It sinks a society. It buries a society. It deprives a society of everything that is worthwhile. That's what corruption does. It plunders a nation because it chooses to feed off of the benefit of crookedness, exploitation, financial perversion. That's what it feeds on. And when we look at this, we keep wondering, why is it affecting us? Why are we like this? Why are we like this? A lot of same people are asking the question, even when they don't have an answer. Even when the solution is all around us. Look, your right, left, back and front, up and down. The solution to this is upon us, is with us, is around us. We're seeing it. Why are we not using it? Why are we not doing it? Because when we overlook evil, then we permit evil, then we legalize evil, then we promote evil, and then we celebrate evil, and turn around again to persecute those who still say this is evil. You don't get it. We still persecute, we still mount, we still put pressure, we still hunt down those people who still call it evil, because we don't want to hear that word evil. We want to lie to ourselves and believe our lies and believe every single nonsense we do, because anybody who says that something is bad, that this is corruption, that corruption is evil, we hunt the person down, put the person in a tag, lock the person up, seal the person up, and that is what we do. That is what we do. I won't say forget the word of recommendation. We said that without a strong watchdog, a watchdog institution, if a nation doesn't have a strong watchdog institution, impunity will become the very foundation upon which that system operates. And then anywhere, any system that corruption, allows impunity, and they build everything around it, then there's no way, because impunity, if not demolished, all efforts to bring an end to corruption are all in vain. If you don't demolish impunity, if you don't think, if you don't remove it intentionally, when I say remove it, I am not asking you to negotiate it. I am not begging you to think about it. It's something that everybody will rise and say enough is enough. And if you become the person who makes that change worth it, then kudos for you. Posterity will judge you right. You will never be forgotten in the history of time. Who will stand up to say enough of this corruption? Because we are eating it. And of course, corruption is not corruption. It becomes connection whenever it affects you and I. When corruption works for you, yes, you. When it works for you, yes, you. It becomes connection. That's what it does, because we want to lie and believe our lies always. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives in that place, whether you like it or not. And it's only the greedy hands of those few that eat fat and then over fat and take what that generation upon generation will not eat. And I don't know what has happened to our common sense. Are we not looking at history? People who have stolen for generations, for their great, what has happened to them? Even the grandchildren are not even benefiting from the rot. They didn't. So why are we so selfish that we keep getting and getting and getting for people we don't even know? Most of the children that are selling off all the properties of their parents are those that are untrained and then have so much money. They don't believe in what you have because there's no legacy, there's no sacrifice, there's no training concerning it. You just stole. And they sell it off. How many wonderful development projects can a country that thrives in corruption boast of? You keep selling and selling and selling and everything because all you want is that immediate need to satisfy that your greed, that unquenchable greed, that selfishness, that extreme wickedness. Which country will thrive on that? How many? Which investor will come? Which investor will come? Because they don't want to do their business in a swamp filled with evil people and evil behaviors and evil actions, Any country that actually allows corruption is a finished country, because honestly, what we don't understand and what we don't know is that corruption, even all the other names you want to give, I was thinking about which other names can you really use to equate and corruption. You think about bribery, you think about crime, you think about exploitation, you think about extortion, you think about fraud, okay, you think about graft, you think about nepotism, you think about malfeasance. In fact, their grandfather, you talk about their grandfather and their nephew joined together in security. And when you have all this, what do we achieve? What do we really stand to gain? What is our joy when we see our life get messed up like this? One single person that is so corrupt can take away what 1 million persons can eat. Yes. Then add 2, add 3, 3 million, add 4, add 5, and then add 1,000 of them. What are we talking about here? How can you, in your own good mind, you were born and bred well, you know your needs, you know your limitation, however big your house is, you can never sleep in 2 rooms at the same time. However mighty your bed is, you cannot say and spread your hands and your legs and it will occupy the whole. It's not possible. You will still be at the corner. No matter how many gold that you have, you cannot wear 50 at the same time. You appear crazy. So why are we never okay? Corruption is deadly. Corruption is terrible. Corruption is crazy. Corruption is mad. Corruption is evil. It's a disease. And what I don't understand is that most people that you think that are healthy in the head, most people that you think that are sane, most people that speak so good before they enter into position, the moment they enter into there, I don't know what becomes of them. I've never seen any of them that they buy all those millions of things and say, oh, I won't take it. I don't need it. I came here because I was voted for to speak for the masses, But then each and every one of them, as they're bringing, they're taking. So, who are the same people in this country, in the country? Because I don't even want to be particular about a country. I don't even want to be particular again about the country, but every country that fits into this thing, check yourself. Who are you? You know yourself. You, all of you, you know yourself. What are you people doing? Human ones are unquenchable, but can't you quench that thirst? What do you want? Having billion in places. What does it make you look like? When you look outside, people are committing suicide every single day. People are jumping inside lagoon and inside ocean differently. People are entering into seas. People are suffering. People are just dropping it. Slump and die everywhere. Because people can't even comprehend what's happening to them anymore. While I preach that people should have, stay positive, stay sane, stay strong, stay safe, just make your mental health stay, manage it. Why we preach that to people? Those people who are making others go through all this suffering. You were born, oh. You came to this world one day and you're going to go empty. You're going to go empty. Corruption, people that are corrupt don't think about it. You can't go anywhere. They can bury you in a skyscraper. You go down 6 feet. Corrupt people, I'm begging you people, help others. Stop already. Stop. And if any country actually understands the damage, the danger, the horrible things corruption does and how it takes out the sanity of people. People are not reasoning well again. People are angry, people are hungry, people are sad, people are more killing others every single day. People kill for peanuts now. They waste blood for peanuts now because there's no way out. A lot of people, it's only God. Why we preach God? Please. God cannot do for you what he has given you everything to do for yourself. If he equips you, if he has qualified you, if he has given you everything, then use it. Because he can't come down and do the 1 + 1 for us. He has blessed us. Can we use that thing that he has given us to bless everybody? This is just my message today. Honestly, I was just led to talk about this corruption thing because it's a form of dishonesty, and the criminal offense and the things that are going on is so it's not okay. It's not okay. But we thank God for his mercies. Don't forget that it benefits just temporarily very few people. Honestly, the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, the lies, the confusion is too much. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. But as you hear this message, as you come across this podcast, may something happen to your spirit if you're guilty. May today turn up make you swear, promise God that you will turn around. And even if you're a lone voice, speak it. Because I believe, me, Ambassador Buzopat, I believe that for every life you touch positively, you've touched a million in disguise. Touch that life. Do that. Make that one single positive change. And the rest, others will join you. Trust yourself. Believe in God. Just make a positive change. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Be Inspired with Buzopat. Follow me at Facebook, Moment of Truth with Buzo, and Be Inspired with Buzopat. Follow me at TikTok, Be Inspired with Buzopat. Follow me at Instagram, Be Inspired with Ambassador Buzo. And follow me, my social media account, please. And then remember to share. If you don't share, others won't get to hear. And then you see, infinite wisdom comes from above. And who is giving? Yours is just to give back. Okay, I am giving back. So, and my prayer is that people who listen and hear will do something wonderful with it, so that God will be glorified. Bye.